Have you ever wondered why your relationships unfold the way they do? Why certain patterns keep repeating, or why you feel a certain way about your partner? It turns out that the answers might lie in your childhood. Today at Note to Self, we're diving deep into how your early experiences shape the way you navigate adult relationships. Stick around, because understanding this can transform how you connect with others. Attachment styles and early bonds. One of the most significant ways childhood experiences shape adult relationships is through the development of attachment styles. British psychologist John Bowlby's attachment theory posits that the bond between a child and their primary caregiver forms the blueprint for future relationships. Mary Ainsworth expanded on this theory by categorizing attachment styles into secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. Secure attachment. Children who experience consistent and responsive caregiving tend to develop secure attachments. These individuals often grow up feeling confident in their relationships, able to trust others, and are comfortable with intimacy. They are usually adept at balancing independence and closeness. Anxious attachment. Inconsistent caregiving can lead to anxious attachment. As adults, these individuals may seek constant reassurance and validation from partners, fearing abandonment and displaying heightened sensitivity to relationship dynamics. Avoidant attachment. Children whose caregivers are emotionally unavailable or dismissive may develop avoidant attachment. As adults, they might struggle with intimacy, maintain emotional distance, and prioritize self-reliance over connection. Disorganized attachment. Often resulting from abuse or trauma, disorganized attachment combines both anxious and avoidant tendencies. Adults with this attachment style may have chaotic relationships, struggling with both closeness and trust. Communication patterns. The way we communicate in adult relationships is heavily influenced by the interactions we observed and experienced as children. Families that encourage open and honest communication tend to raise individuals who can express their feelings and needs clearly. Conversely, children from families where communication is stifled or hostile may struggle with either over-communicating or shutting down in conflicts. Healthy communication. Positive childhood experiences with communication teach individuals to resolve conflicts constructively, listen actively, and express emotions healthily. These skills are crucial for maintaining harmonious relationships. Unhealthy communication. Witnessing or experiencing negative communication patterns, such as yelling, passive aggressiveness, or silent treatments, can lead to similar behaviors in adulthood. These patterns often perpetuate misunderstandings and conflicts in relationships. Emotional regulation. Childhood experiences also play a pivotal role in shaping how we regulate our emotions. Children learn how to manage their feelings by observing their caregivers. Supportive environments that validate emotions and teach coping strategies tend to produce adults who are emotionally intelligent and resilient. Effective emotional regulation. Children who receive validation and guidance on handling emotions typically develop into adults who can manage stress, handle criticism, and bounce back from setbacks. They are often better equipped to maintain stable relationships. Ineffective emotional regulation. Conversely, children whose emotions are ignored or punished may struggle with emotional regulation. As adults, they might experience intense mood swings, have difficulty managing anger, or resort to unhealthy coping mechanisms, which can strain relationships. Self-worth and self-esteem. The way we perceive ourselves is often a reflection of how we were treated as children. Positive reinforcement, unconditional love, and a nurturing environment contribute to a healthy sense of self-worth and self-esteem. High self-esteem. Individuals who grow up feeling valued and competent are more likely to enter relationships with a strong sense of self-worth. They tend to set healthy boundaries, assert their needs, and choose partners who respect and support them. Low self-esteem. Negative childhood experiences, such as criticism, neglect, or abuse, can result in low self-esteem. Adults with low self-esteem may enter relationships seeking validation, tolerate mistreatment, or struggle with feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. Trust and safety. Trust is a fundamental component of any healthy relationship, and our capacity to trust others is often rooted in our childhood experiences. Children who grow up in stable and reliable environments learn to trust others and feel safe in relationships. As adults, these individuals are generally able to form trusting relationships, believe in their partner's reliability, and feel secure in their connections. Low trust. Childhood experiences of betrayal, inconsistency, or trauma can severely impact one's ability to trust. Adults with trust issues may be suspicious, anxious, or overly protective in relationships, fearing vulnerability and potential betrayal. Repetition of familiar patterns. Many adults unconsciously recreate the relational dynamics they experienced as children. This phenomenon, known as repetition compulsion, involves seeking out relationships that mirror unresolved childhood issues, hoping for a different outcome. Positive patterns. Those with healthy childhood experiences often replicate these dynamics, seeking relationships that are supportive, loving, and stable. Negative patterns. Conversely, individuals from dysfunctional backgrounds might find themselves drawn to similar dysfunctions in their adult relationships, perpetuating cycles of conflict, abuse, or neglect. Healing and breaking the cycle. Understanding the profound impact of childhood experiences on adult relationships is the first step towards healing and breaking negative cycles. While the past cannot be changed, awareness and intentional effort can lead to healthier relationship patterns. Therapy and counseling. Professional help can provide a safe space to explore childhood experiences, understand their impact, and develop healthier ways of relating. Therapy can be particularly beneficial for individuals with severe trauma or attachment issues. Self-reflection and awareness. Taking the time to reflect on past experiences and how they shape current behaviors can lead to meaningful change. Journaling, meditation, and self-help books are valuable tools for self-discovery and growth. Building healthy relationships. Actively seeking out and nurturing healthy relationships can reinforce positive patterns. Surrounding oneself with supportive, trustworthy, and emotionally intelligent individuals fosters growth and healing. Setting boundaries. Learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries is crucial. It involves understanding one's needs, communicating them effectively, and not compromising self-worth for the sake of a relationship. Developing emotional intelligence. Enhancing emotional intelligence through mindfulness, empathy, and effective communication can improve relationship dynamics. Emotional intelligence helps in recognizing and managing one's emotions and understanding the emotions of others. While the impact of childhood is profound, it is not definitive. Through awareness, intentional effort, and support, it is possible to heal, grow, and cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Thank you for visiting Note to Self. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and check out the links in the description box for products we think you'll find helpful.